Start and monetize a podcast, part 7, content distribution. Right. We're going to walk through everything you need to know. Well, not everything you need to know, but I'm going to give you tips on my software that I use to distribute my podcast and any content that I use, whether it's a blog or an article. And this will save you hours of time. Put it into your weekly schedule of things that you need to do. I put it in on Sundays. I put that in along with an email blast that I sent out that attaches the links to all my podcasts for the week. So any podcast guest that I have, that's part of my rotation of the distribution. The distribution is critical, obviously, in growing your online community. So after you produce your podcast, I would say do the first ones. If it's going to be your first show or your first week, do 3 in a row. Don't release them yet, but release them all simultaneously, probably 3 within 1 week. Build up some momentum, promote it a little bit. But the distribution is, it's easy with the software that's available right now. A lot of people probably use Hootsuite. I used CoSchedule for a while, and then I've gone over to Lately, which I'll talk about here. But the consistent distribution, it's one thing when you go live. It's another thing when you now edit it, and now you want to blanket out there and just push it out there to all your social media channels. You'll see it right here. I use Lately, and Lately is a software that's right around $100 a month. So it's a little bit on the high side, where CoSchedule you could probably get underneath $30, and then Hootsuite's probably around the same, depending on what level you have. But Lately's a little bit higher, and the reason why, because it does some auto-generated content for you, so it could break out blogs and bigger articles into snack bites, and so it has an algorithm and it has an AI technology built into it that recognizes that. It also has another option, a higher level option for video. So we'll take your video, this video like here as an example, and then break it into little snack bites. So if I'm doing a podcast and I'm interviewing someone and I want to be able to then compound my content, then this is a great platform for that, especially with video. So let's get into it. So this is a planning. Obviously, if you see over here where my arrow is, these are the integration within my social media channels. So basically what it allows me to do is to create one post, and then I could schedule it throughout the week, and I'll show you how to do that. So I took a little time. It's an upcoming podcast that I have that we're going live. We have this gentleman on here that I want him to, obviously I want his network to be able to tap into it as well. You could, if you're going to be able to push them back to, say, YouTube or your website, you could put in the links right here if you wanted to have a different call to action than what I have right now. You're able to also upload any files that you want, any pictures that you want as well. So it allows you to do that. Or if you're going to do a link, it'll automatically bring up the picture from your website and link it up. Or you could drop a picture in here like I did. Very simple and easy to do. You could save it as a draft. You could preview what it's going to look like. You preview what it looks like as well before you send it. And it could be much more content than that in there as well, obviously. But the purposes of time, then I could schedule it out for the week. So here's what the magic comes in. So this is what's going to save you so much time and effort. You are going to be able to obviously post, and you could select which social media channels you want to post them to. I'm going to post them to my Facebook and all my LinkedIn channels. I know I want it's on Monday, so I want today and tomorrow. So this is not a big one. You could post as many multiple times. So let's do multiple times. I want to post because it's pretty important 3 times a day. I could schedule the times that I want. So maybe let's do like lunch. Okay. And then we'll go right around 7 o'clock at night as well, or 7:31. Why not? So we want to do, say, 2 days. I want to really push it out there. And we want to schedule the post, and it's going to schedule the post 24 times. Get unstuck with your career in sports. So it looks good. We're going to do 3 times a day. Again, it gets you all the times. It's going to go today and tomorrow. It's going to schedule 24 times rotation in here. And The post is scheduled. So there you have it, across 6 post schedule across 4 different channels, which are right here. So that's the post. And I do this once a week. I do this typically on Sundays, when I also send out my email blast with the links to my previous week's podcast. So you could see how that works, and I hope that helps you out at all. So it's lately, like I said, it's about $100, but scheduling software, you can use Agora Plus, you can use CoSchedule, you can use Hootsuite. There's a number of them out there. Pick the one that works best with you. This is Start and Monetize a Podcast. This is our part number 7, the distribution of your podcast and your show. I hope this helps. We'll see you next one.
Right.